Okay, this is music, don't do that, you're creeping me out. Young Helena Romansky's crystal clear voice moves amateurs and professionals alike, gathered for the ninth Voix d'Or festival in Brussels. The young Russian soprano was the revelation of the event. She is an exceptionally talented singer, and at the tender age of 20, Helena looks to have a very promising career ahead of her. Helena Romansky's finest numbers are collected here on this golden disc, millions of copies of which are being sold around the world. The voice, Helena Romansky. Comrade Helena Romansky sings for the people, a series of recitals with piano performed in the factories of our great republic. After Kiev, our diva arrives at Komkolsgrad. Ravishing Helena is seen here with the factory director, Comrade Borodin, and several admirers. Helena Romansky's success in Europe is assured. The great Helena Romansky, our nation's glory, appears and triumphs every night on Europe's most famous stages. Following from Milan, Paris, and Vienna, Helena Romansky gave an exceptional recital in which her voice was even more powerful and moving than ever. Helena Romansky at this point is at the peak of her artistic career, and her recitals that year are exceptional. The high point and testimony to the greatness is her unforgettable interpretation of Rigoletto, sung with her great friend, the Russian tenor Frank Malkovich. Let us not forget that the latter has recently decided to pursue his career in the United States. Yesterday evening, adoring fans peeled out the Bolshoi to say their fond farewells to Helena Romansky, their diva, making her last ever public appearance. Romansky revolutionized lyrical artistry, and her name has already passed into posterity. Through the well of emotion, her fatigue and illness, she merely managed to utter a tearful thank you. Not known at this address. Return to sender. Kempinski Apartments. Pray forgive, dear Helena. Pray forgive such familiarity of tone. I've written to you so often for so long now that I feel I've come to know you intimately through my correspondence. I hope if my previous letters have reached you that you share this feeling. I'm writing to you at this address for the 112th time. Alarm bells are ringing. I hope that one day you will return there and you will find one of my letters. This one maybe. I can only hope. It's just that I have so much to say to you, so much to share. My work progresses well, as I wrote before. The hardest part was to put theory into practice, but I'm gradually finding solutions to the problems and have managed to add a whole host of fine adjustments. The grand organ is now nearly complete. I can't wait for you to see it. Madame, I've transformed my factory into a crown, and I hope that you will be its jewel. It is a magnificent stage, one worthy of your talent and beauty. Helena, I feel so close to you. You and you alone are all I think about. The more time that goes by, the more certain I become that one day you will visit me in this factory that is dedicated entirely to you. I have immense hope in my heart, and am awaiting your acceptance of my invitation. Yours in faith and devotion, Sergei Borodin. Okay, that doesn't seem to help much. Actually, can I? Office, Mum. Let's try calling the office.
You have reached Mawson and Lawmont Associates. We're sorry, but all our lines are busy. Please call back later.
I was wondering if they could get some way of tracing Mr. Romansky. Oh no. Oh, that's what that was. No. There's clearly things on that desk. But no, we can't show this to you. I don't trust these mannequins. I don't know why. I don't know what to do. I'm stumped again. I assume I can't use the screwdriver on the hands of the pianist. No. Is there a sequence of numbers that we can use in one of these? At the beginning. Doesn't seem to be any numbers. I don't know how many numbers I'd need, because we've got 15, 1997, 112. We go 15, 19, 97, 112. Random numbers.
Darn it!
Maybe I should ask Oscar, thinking about it. Although that does sound like a weird thing. He may know something. Or may give us an idea of how to get the hands without doing this. That's something I need to think about, actually. It's not giving me anything new to talk about.
How are you, Oscar?
Apart from...
If it puts your mind at rest, Oscar,
That's a request.
Oscar, we can only carry on our journey by train if we get your hands back. And the only way to get your hands back is to accept the director's offer.
You mean bring back this singer, Helena Romansky? Oh dear. And what else will we need to do to get the hands back?
Always ready with the precise euphemism. Take a note, Oscar. Not breaking down in this hellhole? Good idea.
How many times must I inform you, Kate Walker? This is not a mechanical failure. Winding the spring mechanism is standard service procedure.
Always ready with the precise euphemism.
An engineer also prides himself on precision in such matters.
I'm confused.
You know, Oscar, some of my reactions here surprise even myself. I didn't think I was capable of all this.
Indeed, I admire you greatly for your achievements, Kate Walker.
That's sweet, Oscar.
The simple expression of a logical conclusion based on recorded data.
Right, I'm done. Take care of yourself, Oscar.
Good luck, Kate Walker. And don't forget me.
Huh, so... I don't know anything about this woman. Maybe I should go back to this director bloke. Probably should have gone to him before Oscar, actually. Well. Go through here, talk to the director. Hopefully he gives us something to go on. Even if it's a yellow pages that we can look at this address and get a phone call out. At some point we're gonna have to use this monorail thing.
Listen, obviously all this has been just one big misunderstanding. So you're going to give me Oscar's hands back, and we are going to get out of your city immediately.
Out of the question. I must have these hands. That is all.
I'm sorry, I can't make heads or tails out of your story at all. Without my engineer's hands, I'm stuck here, you see?
Everything I have designed, all that I have.
But...
Helena, when I was...
And is...
Sure.
Yeah, that must have been a happy coincidence for someone around here.
I don't know. Maybe someone should look for her. Tell her.
And you promised that...
I promise,
Well, I guess I'm going to have to...
I have no idea. But for a woman of the world like yourself, finding her should pose no obstacle. Helena Romansky was a world celebrity, you know. I have collected many objects.
And what if I helped you to make some other hands, just for your automaton?
Why should life be complicated when I already have what I need? And I very much doubt you are in any position to create such a perfect pair of hands.
When you stepped on the train, you were trespassing on private property.
Everything in this city, sweet lady, belongs to the state. And to all intents and purposes, the state in this city is me.
My train is not a part of this factory. And besides, we never would have stopped here in the first place if its engine hadn't needed winding.
Well, as long as your train is at this station, it may be requisitioned and used for industrial purposes.
How is a great organ
Out of the
industrial?
question. And I forbid you to do so.
Maybe I won't have to. Perhaps we can maybe come to some kind of agreement, my sweet lady.
I hope so. And fast. You mentioned an automaton pianist, didn't you? Where did you find it?
I pieced it together myself, my dear. Except for the hands, that is. I admit that I underestimated the intricacy of this part of the design. A pianist's hands are very important, after all. But enough. Now he has a perfect set of hands.
Your passion amazes me. Have you designed any other automatons here?
No. Clockwork mechanisms do not interest me as such. I simply needed a robot capable of accompanying Helena Romansky on my huge organ. I adapted an existing model, a reject automaton secretary. I reconstructed it and adapted it to this new function.
An existing model, you say? Did you ever know Hans Vorarlberg? He was a kind of mechanical genius, like yourself.
Hans Vorarlberg? Yes. Or maybe... I don't know. No.
Sure, I understand. The number of automatons still functioning in this abandoned complex is amazing, though.
My dear, one thing is for sure. For many years, I have been totally alone here. If that man ever came to this city, he left long ago.
Please, excuse me. I have to go now.
So be it.
I wonder if I need to show him stuff. Oh. No, of course not. I don't want to talk to him. I want to... I don't know, press random buttons, blow up the factory. Literally that'll take the hands with him, which is probably not good.
It seems this monorail is controlled from somewhere else.
Haha! No. wonder if there's something in this kind of shrine thing that I've missed. Hmm. That light bulb isn't on. One would think that might be a clue. I think it is. Only there's some... I don't know, I'm pressing random buttons that seem to pop into my head. That's from the stamp. So I'm wondering if that's like a... I was wondering if that...
Darn it!
I was wondering if that might have been like a... What's the thing? What's the word? Operator. For the Moscow area. Or even for this local area, and then you can get past them to Moscow and whatnot. So it looks like I've exhausted this area.